What is going on, everybody? This is your boy Drew here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a very kind of a funny story at the same time. It's a funny story, but so it's going to be about the time I lost my virginity, and I had many requests from this from lots of different friends, people that have watched my videos, and a couple different people in general, I guess I could just say. But here it goes. So basically how it all started, if you guys watched my blowjob video, it wasn't with the same girl, but it kind of led up to that. So if you take off from there, when everything all happened, I would say a week after that, I ended up hanging out with that same girl and her friend, and I ended up going, we ended up going to the movies and shit. I didn't really think anything of it, thinking back when I'm very young, that wasn't the first thing on my mind as like it is with young kids now. But we were just kind of chilling, and then the one girl left, and it was just me and her friend. We were just kind of just sitting there chilling. We really didn't even talk to each other that much for like an hour. We just kind of sat there awkwardly, and it was kind of weird, not gonna lie. Like nowadays I probably would have got up and left, but back then I just didn't really think about it. I was like, whatever. But then we started talking, we just started talking, and then we went back to her house, and we started, talk, just chilled, it was just kind of dope, and then we just hung out to the point where we kind of like grew on each other, and like we felt like we were going to be good friends. So it didn't really happen that night, but I would say after about a month of us being friends, we kind of had a sleepover, and I don't know why, because to this day I don't really like call them sleepovers, and I guess that's what I could call it then, because that's what it was. It's all it was meant to be. But it turned out that it was gonna be a little bit more than that. So I'd say probably about, I got there say 5 p.m. We ate dinner, we just kind of talked and chilled in her room for a little bit. And then we went downstairs probably about 7 o'clock. We went on a walk, and just walked this trail by our house for I think an hour and a half. So we would end up getting back to her house probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then basically all that happens from there is we get home. She makes herself a snack. We go back up to her room. Now it's not like we're that young, but at the same time we are pretty young compared to like how old I was when that blowjob story happened. So it's like, it's not like I'm very old. I still wasn't thinking about having sex. I was just, we were just doing basically whatever she wanted to do, because I didn't really care what to do at that point. I didn't really have any initiative to do anything with the girl. I was just thinking, we're just friends. We're just friends. So I'm thinking in my head, we're just friends. Whatever. So one thing leads to another. We start cuddling. I would say that's what you would call it now, because obviously people cuddle now, and I don't know. People have many variations of cuddling. But no, seriously, let's be serious. So we one thing led to another. We cuddled. We were watching a movie when it happened, so I think that's kind of why the mood just kind of set in. Thinking about it now, that's pretty much what would happen. The mood kind of set in. We cuddled, we started kissing, and one thing led to another, and and I know I kind of use that term very blatantly. It didn't really happen very long, as you guys can tell. Anyone's first time, especially being that young, you don't really know what the fuck you're doing. And at the same time, at that young, you really don't know what the fuck you're doing, because it's not like I watched porn. I did a little bit. Not gonna lie to you. Can't just sit there and lie to you. But I really didn't know the actions of how to have sex at that age, you know what I'm saying? So when it happened, I was really confused, but at the same time, I kind of adapted to it. But then it's kind of dumb, because it only lasted 40 seconds, some shit like that, something stupid. And it's kind of embarrassing to talk about it when you think about it. It's like everybody's first time is only 30 seconds, 40 seconds. They lie to you about, if they lie and say that they lasted an hour, they're a dirty freaking liar. If they lied to you and say they lasted about 5 minutes, well, guess what? They're lying to you again, because nobody's first time is gonna last more than a minute. There's just absolutely no way. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the story. One thing led to another that night, and we just kind of did it. And I don't really talk to that girl much anymore. We kind of stopped being friends last year. Some shit popped up with her doing lots of drugs and shit, and yeah, I'm type of the guy now that doesn't affiliate with people that just sit there and do hardcore drugs all the time. So yeah, I just kind of told her that we're gonna kind of separate our ways. If you ever need like anything, actually though, I'll be there for her, but I'm not gonna be there to support her habit or be there and support her through times when she doesn't want to be supported. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do want to see more of these life stories, make sure you guys leave a like on the video and comment down below which ones you guys want to see. Make sure you guys check my sponsor down in the description below, DeXteriTyGrips. Use code Drew for 5% off your order. As always, guys, your boy Drew. Make sure you stay positive, stay blessed, and just boy Drew again, and I'm out. Peace.